My name is Lieutenant Jeff Tudor with San Leandro Police Department. I'm currently assigned to the Criminal Investigations Division as the commander. I'm here to talk about the officer-involved shooting that we had yesterday. To my right is Lieutenant Greg Lemon. He's the watch commander in the patrol division. Last night, December 29th, around 10:20, a two-person San Leandro police unit was in the area of MacArthur Boulevard in the 600 block. They had observed a Jaguar vehicle that was reported stolen earlier in the afternoon or in the day. The officers observed the vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed on MacArthur Boulevard. They conducted a records check on the license plate, and in fact, it came back confirmed stolen. A short pursuit ensued where the suspect vehicle eventually ended up spinning out and crashing in the area of Bancroft Avenue and 109th Avenue. As the car was stalled, the officers parked their vehicle, got out of their vehicle. A passenger in the vehicle immediately fled. One of the officers attempted to take the suspect into custody that fled and position himself because of the suspect's actions behind the suspect vehicle. The suspects then, the driver of the suspect vehicle began to rev the engine. The tires were smoking. The other officer positioned and got himself into a position of advantage to where he was not going to get hit, but observed his partner in the background and feared for his fellow officer's safety, and he felt that if the engine was to go in reverse, that he was going to be struck by the vehicle. Our officer gave numerous commands for the driver to stop. Those requests were denied. Our officer then discharged his weapon, striking the suspect. The members of the San Leandro Police Department were able to conduct CPR on the suspect to make until medical arrived. At that time, the second suspect was taken into custody without incident. Currently, because this happened in Oakland, the Oakland Police Department is conducting the investigation on this matter, and a parallel investigation is going to be done by the District Attorney's Office. We are going to be also conducting an administrative investigation, and currently the officers are on paid administrative leave per department policy. At this time, I will open it up for some brief questions.
What started the pursuit?
It was a stolen vehicle that they had. It was broadcasted earlier in the evening, and they recognized the vehicle when they saw it on MacArthur Boulevard.
Because I understand that it started at a liquor store where the officers observed the passenger in the car running out of the store, possibly having stolen something from the store.
That's what they initially alerted their attention, was that it was parked in a liquor store and left the lot quickly. They got in behind the vehicle and were able to run the plate, and it came back confirmed stolen.
So they didn't actually start chasing until they knew it was stolen?
Yes.
And what were the circumstances of it being stolen? Where was the car stolen from, and what were
the car was stolen in San Leandro earlier in the afternoon.
Where?
In the 600 block of Llewellyn Boulevard.
Officers' names, are they being released?
They're not being released.
How long have they been on the force?
They're veteran officers.
What's the protocol about shooting into a vehicle? I've heard you should not shoot in a windshield because they're designed to deflect. Is that?
No, we train to stop a threat, a potential threat, or any threat that we deem necessary.
And can you just clarify again, what was it? Was it the revving of the engine? What was it? Describe it for me a little bit more if you can.
We're getting, the details are coming in as, just as about 2 minutes prior to this. From what I understand, and the information that we're getting is that one of the officers was trying to take a suspect into custody to the rear of the vehicle. The driver of the vehicle kept revving the engine. The officer feared that she was going to attempt to run over the officer, so the other officer fear for the other officer's safety and shot at the driver of the vehicle.
How many shots were fired?
It's unknown at this time.
At the end of the chase, my understanding is that somehow the car ended up, spinning 180 degrees.
Yes.
Was that because of a pit maneuver or not?
No.
Okay, so it ends up in 180 degrees, crashes into the green car that's parked right with Pontiac, sitting there on the street. And my understanding is that it was parked with its rear quarter panel against that car, with a police car, perhaps the pursuing officers, their car in front of it. So essentially that sounds like the car was boxed in, it couldn't go anywhere.
Again, this investigation is ongoing. I don't have all the details of the position. We're investigating those matters now. The Oakland Police Department is investigating those matters now. So I'd have to defer to them.
The reason I bring that up is some witnesses have told us they didn't think that individual needed to be shot.
There's various witnesses that have been identified, and there's been various statements taken regarding the incident.
Were the suspects from San Leandro?
No.
Where are they from?
Hayward and Oakland, I believe.
They have criminal records?
Yes, they do.
What was stolen from the liquor store?
I believe a case of beer.
Where's the male suspect right now?
What's
The
that?
male suspect, where's
It is unknown. I don't know where exactly he is at this time.
What is he being
He's in
charged?
custody.
What's he being charged?
Possession of stolen vehicle and resisting arrest.
And is he from Hayward or from Oakland?
Oakland.
The woman as well?
She's from here.
Releasing her identity?
We're not releasing any of the identities of the suspects at this time.
Do you know when the arraignment is?
I do not.
Has either officer been involved in a shooting before?
It's a personnel matter. We're not releasing that information at this time.
At this moment, do you believe this shooting was justified?
We're in the midst of our investigation. The Oakland Police Department is conducting a very professional investigation. We are looking into all aspects of the incident at this time.
And again, how did the other guy did he try to escape? Did he run out of the car as it was running? The other suspect, how did that go down?
Once the car came to a stop, suspect vehicle, he fled from the vehicle on foot.
And one officer chased,
Yes,
and the other one,
stayed with the vehicle.
and the one that stayed with the vehicle was the one that he thought was in.
The one who stayed with the vehicle is the one who feared for the officer who was trying to take the other suspect into custody of the rear vehicle.
So they were standing behind
One
the
of the
vehicle.
Yes.
How far away were they from that car?
Again, some of the investigation is going on at this time. I don't have a lot of those details.
So the officer had fired was in front of the car, shooting towards the car, and the one that she feared was in trouble was standing behind the car. Is that, do I understand that?
The officer who shot feared for the safety of the officer who was behind the vehicle.
With the other suspect?
Yes.
So the revving was the fear of revving and throwing it in reverse and running him over?
Yes.
So was the firing officer standing in front of the car or to the driver's side?
It was off to the side.
Any weapons found on either suspect?
Excuse me?
Any weapons found on either side?
No weapons found, but the vehicle was the weapon in this case. We're going to stop answering questions at this time. We will give you media updates as soon as we get those and as soon as we get more information regarding this incident.
To clarify real quick, he asked a minute ago, so there was no pit maneuver here? The pursuing?
No.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
No what did you say? I didn't hear.
No, a pit maneuver.
What does that mean?
It's when basically another vehicle hits the rear of a suspect vehicle or another vehicle to cause it to spin out. That was not the case.
That did not
That did not happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you.